Happy Friday. Good evening. Uh, yeah. How are you? I hope everything is fine with you. All right. So we'll get back to mathematics later on. Okay. So we kind of uh, opened up a brand new approach, right? The Goldbachian decomposition. Yeah, we'll continue on that. Okay, because that's a very interesting angle. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep doing that approach, the decomposition, and we're dealing only with odd numbers. So we have finite set of odd numbers, okay, and some of them are primes and some of them are the others are composites, but they're all odd numbers. Okay, so that seems to be a nice approach. So we'll explore that. But before that, yeah, of course, the corona news of the day, right? So three doctors, celebrity doctors, are in the hot seat now. Dr. Phil, Dr. Oz, and Dr. Drew. Okay, I happen to agree with them. Okay, I appreciate their courage, their bravery to say something that's not popular at all. Okay, basically they are saying, yeah, people should go back to work. This stay-home order is not a good idea. I have to agree with them. Okay, so I really appreciate their courage to say this. Such a minority opinion, very unpopular view. Oh yeah, so see, some celebrities they are cool. All right, they're doing the right thing, right? Not all celebrities are bad. No, yeah, I really appreciate what they said. So, yeah, okay. What else? I was looking at. Let me grab my cell phone, okay? Because we need another whiteboard and. I'm gonna erase this guy, okay? It's so pretty, isn't it? The symmetry, prime summation symmetry. It's beautiful, right? Especially you color it, matching color. It's pretty, yeah. Definitely publication material, but I'm not gonna publish this, right? If you want, yeah, go ahead and publish this, okay? It's definitely publication material. Something quite significant, okay? So, but I'm not going to. Why? It's not big enough for me to publish, alright? They'll be less than my pay grade, alright? So, if we prove gold box conjecture, then I publish it, okay? Because that's something really big, okay? Otherwise, no. Okay. Uh, so we're gonna go ahead and erase this. I mean, is there some better whiteboard that we can erase? I guess not. I had to erase this because it's so pretty. So let me take a picture. Did I just took a picture, right? Yeah. Breaks my heart to erase this. So we're gonna talk about game theory a little bit, okay? Because by the way, a mathematician passed away quite recently. Professor John Conway. Yeah, who's famous for the cellular automata, right? Yeah, yeah. I have been to his the cellular automata's Wikipedia way back. So, yeah, I was kind of familiar with the name. He's a mathematician in Princeton University. Okay, Professor Conway passed away. Yeah, I'm really sorry. He's very good mathematician. Um, so there's Professor John Conway who recently passed away, and there's another prominent Princeton mathematician, John Nash, Professor John Nash, and he was famous for the Hollywood movie The Beautiful Mind, where actually it was a book. Later it became a movie, and I didn't care for that movie, but yeah, the Nash equilibrium, that's game theory, okay. But so we're gonna do some game theory, okay. But Professor John Nash, he passed away a while ago, many years ago. I don't know how many years ago, maybe 10 years ago, something like that. But yeah. So game theory, prisoner's dilemma. Okay, that's not from Professor Nash, by the way. What Professor Nash did is kind of like also Professor Paul Neumann, John Paul Neumann, right? He also is a Princeton professor of mathematics. So yeah, Princeton, the Institute of Advanced Study, they have many famous people there, right? Like Professor Freeman Dyson, for example. He used to be in Cornell. Okay, so physics, also mathematics. Okay, so yeah. So, but the prisoner's dilemma, it's neither from Paul Neumann nor from Nash, right? It's from some other people. Okay, so Paul Neumann and Nash, they kind of generalized that prisoner's dilemma, kinda, and they called it game theory, right? So, but other kind of game theory, I'm not really interested in. Okay, so including Nash equilibrium. Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to learn too much about game theory, but prisoner's dilemma itself is very interesting. Okay, so what is it? Let's review. Okay, so you have Adam and Bob, right? Adam, you have 2 by 2 table, right? Let me grab some pens. Okay. Prisoner's dilemma. If you recall, most likely you at least heard about it, right? So, boy. Adam and Bob confess, not confess. That's for B. Okay, Bob. Adam, confess, not confess. Okay? If they both end up confessing, their sentence 2 years, which is very bad, right? Well, we're gonna only talk about Bob, right? If they both confess, they get 2 years. If Bob confesses and Adam does not confess, Bob goes free. Okay? If Adam confesses and Bob does not confess, and then he gets 3 years. If neither of them confesses, they get 2 years. Let me double check. Mr. Flood and Drescher, okay, not very well known. Okay. Okay. So, if they both confess, they both get 2 years. All right. Well, it's same. Okay, so we're gonna just focus on Bob. If they both confess, then Bob gets 2 years. If Bob confesses and Adam does not confess, then Bob goes free. So that's the plea bargaining. The prosecutor is offering this to these two suspects, crime suspects. Okay, because they committed some conspiratorial crime. Okay, so now if Adam confesses and Bob does not confess, then Adam goes free and Bob gets my 3 years. Okay, if they both confesses, they both get 2 years. Okay, and if Bob confesses and Adam does not confess, then Adam gets 3 years, right? If they both refuse to confess, they both get 1 year sentence. Okay, so that's prisoner's dilemma, and we'll take 5 minutes break, and I'll break this down for you. All right. The very first time I learned this is when I was in high school in South Korea. Okay. I think it was economics class. Alright. Okay, let's take 5 minutes. Okay. just policing of my space. What does police up mean? It means clean up. It's army jargon. I don't know why they call it policing, but it means cleaning up. Okay, so uh, so plea bargain is this. Okay, they're pretty sure these two people, they're conspirator in this conspiracy. What is conspiracy? It's two or more people committing crime together. All right, so that's conspiracy. Okay, in criminal law. So, and it's a separate charge to the crime itself. So they get additional sentence. Okay, in criminal law. Why? Because it's more dangerous. All right, so that's why. So, yeah, the prosecutors, they work with the police, detectives, investigators, right? So they're pretty sure these two people commit crime together. Okay, so they meet them individually and then offer a deal, make an offer. It's a contract. Okay, so if you confess, if both of you confess, you both get 2 years. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit unrealistic example. Okay, because that's not how it works. Okay, so in TV show 24, they also have something like this, prisoners dilemma situation. Okay, Agent Almeida and Agent Nina Myers. They and this brand new director of CTU. What's her name? I mean, character's name. By the way, she's a fantastic actress. She's an African American actress. Okay, she's very beautiful too, and fantastic actress. I forgot her character's name. Okay, so yeah, she said to these two agents, "Where's Jack Bauer? Whoever confesses, go free, go back to work, and the one who don't confess earlier, he or she go to prison." All right, so okay. So if they neither of them confesses, they both get -1, like sentence, like 1 year sentence, because they don't have definite evidence. Okay, so yeah, this is not a realistic example. Okay, but let's just go along with what they are saying here. Okay, so the way it end up happening as they explain is this. Yeah, the equilibrium is here. Why? Because um, Bob is thinking, let's assume I confess, and there are two possibilities: Adam confesses or Adam does not confess. Okay, so Bob, let's say I'm Bob, I get 0 year or -2 year, depending on what Adam does. Okay? Now, second option, if I don't confess, it's worse off. I mean, if I don't confess, depending on whether Adam confesses or not confesses, if Adam does not confess, Adam does confess, then I get 3 years as opposed to 2 years. Okay? And if Adam does not confess, I get 1 year in jail as opposed to going free. So it's obvious who wins. So he decided to confess. and so does Adam with symmetric situation, right? Okay, so they end up here, right? When if neither of them confesses, they could have gotten just 1 year, but they both end up getting 2 years. Okay, so that's the prisoner's dilemma. It's very interesting, right? Of course, the assumption is quite unrealistic, but still interesting puzzle, right? Yeah. Now let's explore the possibility where they end up this one or this one or this one. Okay, let's explore that possibility. Okay? So that's the whole point of this discussion, right? We're gonna go beyond the traditional interpretation of prisoner's dilemma. Okay? Now, how would this possible? So Bob does not confess and Adam confesses. Can you think of some narrative that would make this possibility plausible? Do you need some time? I'll give you some time. Okay. So think about it. Okay. Just come up with some scenario, narrative, situation where Bob and Adam end up doing this. Okay. All right. I'll give you like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Or 5 minutes. Okay. So I'm gonna drink. It's Friday, so. Whew. And we're kind of like all prisoners nowadays, right? House arrest, stay at home order. Not me though, because what I do for a living, that's essential business. Okay, not exactly, but yeah, minimum basic operation. Yeah, so it fall under some exceptions. So yeah, I'm allowed to go to work. Fortunately, okay. I locked out. So why? Because I like going to work. I don't want to stay at home all the time. No, that would be too boring. And also, I need to make money. Okay, to pay the bills. Have you gotten $1,200 check yet? I haven't. I don't know. Okay, it's this. Adam and Bob. Do you need more time? Okay, I'll give you more time. I don't drink. Yeah. You got it? I give you enough time, right? So, I had fried chicken gizzard for lunch. It was fantastic. I love chicken gizzard. Fried chicken gizzard. Oh, love it. Yeah. So I did some extra running after work to burn all that calorie. It was good. Okay. Now, one scenario is this. Did you come up with some scenario? Yeah, tell me. Okay. Yeah. Stage is yours. I'm all ears. I'm all yours. Okay. So. Hmm? Are you talking? Thinking? Because there's no way I can hear you. Okay. So. And there's this movie back in 1980s, like so, I think it's called Videodrome, something like that. This guy can enter a television. Okay, that was cool. Sci-fi. Okay, one scenario is this: Adam and Bob, before they commit this crime, they talk about this possibility of getting arrested and right, and Adam tells to Bob, "Hey, if we ever get caught after commit this crime, then you and I, we're not gonna snitch on each other. We just deny it ever happened, okay?" And Bob says yes, right? And Bob is kind of naive guy. Adam very cunning, decept, deceptive kind of man. So when they got caught, Adam naively believed that Bob naively believed that Adam would not snitch on him. So, but Adam lied to Bob. So he broke the promise. So he ended up confessing, and Bob, because he was so naive enough to believe Adam, now he's stuck in jail when Adam goes free. Okay? That's one possibility. Okay? Another possibility is this. Let's say Adam is a mafia gang. He's like big criminal mind, the gangster boss, and Bob is just minion, his employee in this gangster organization, right? So when if Bob snitches on Adam, go free, and while Adam gets 3 year sentence in jail, Bob is afraid that Adam's other loyal employees in this mafia organization would kill him in retaliation. Okay? So it's about death or being killed by this Adam's other loyal employees in this gangster organization, or serve 3 years in prison and get to leave. Okay? Yeah, that's another scenario. There's third scenario. What if Bob, yeah, he repented. He became a Christian in jail. So Bob became a Christian. He now believes in God while he was in prison, and he repents. And so he remembers making promise with Adam. And he's not naive guy in this scenario, so he kind of suspect that Adam will snitch on him. He's very smart guy, okay? But nonetheless, he decided to keep the promise and decide not to snitch on Adam, knowing that he would get 3 years in prison alone. Okay, why? Because Bob is not God-fearing man. All right, because Bob believes in God, so even if he decides to confess, and Adam does not confess, he may go out free, but he fears God. He thinks that God may angry at this Bob's betrayal on Adam and kills him on his way back home, just out of prison, on a highway or lightning bolt. Okay, so okay, again, so Bob prefers, yeah, 3 years in jail is better than dying, being killed by act of God. All right, so yeah, that's the third scenario. Okay. How about this guy? Yeah, he's same symmetry. Okay. How about this guy? Well, maybe Adam and Bob, they're both good friends, loyal friends, right? So neither of them confesses, so they both get only 1 year. Okay. Yeah. So loyalty, friendship, morality, ethics, it pays off because they both get only 1 year as opposed to 2 years. Okay. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about, and we are done with this here. Okay, so we'll get back to mathematics or talk about something else. We'll talk about some humanology. Okay, so yeah, let's take 5 minutes of break. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, just cool stuff. Okay. So, do you recall the fundamental premises in humanology? Do you recall? Fundamental premises. It's more like axiom, alright, or assumption, or we just call it premises, alright? Fundamental premises. Premise, is it always plural? I don't know. Let me look it up. Premise, okay. Premise. Fundamental premise in humanology is that metaphysical universe and physical universe, they are mirror images. Yeah, one-to-one correspondence. Okay, that's what make analogy possible. It could be in poem, novel, literature, or Bible, scriptures, mythology. All right, yeah, that or humanology. We make a lot of analogy with physics, right? Yeah, because we are following that premise in humanology, fundamental premise in humanology. The metaphysical universe is mirror image of physical universe. Okay, just like Jesus said. Yeah, in Lord's prayer. Yeah, thy will be done on earth as in heaven. Right? Earth physics, heaven metaphysics. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's how we on that's our methodology. Okay, we try to understand invisible metaphysical universe with physical universe by making analogies, comparison. All right, so yeah, that's the constant methodology we humanologists use, right? So, for example, virus and antibody. Okay, so this brand new viral mutation or bacterial mutation, brand new species. Okay, there's evolution in virus and bacteria, microorganism. All right, so and our immune system respond. It samples this viral surficial protein, and the antibody kind of molds itself like that, and then it multiplies antibodies. Okay, yeah, it's this protein complex kind of, you know. Okay, so yeah, go ahead, look it up. How antibody works is amazing. All right, so yeah, I learned it biology classes. It's fantastic the way it works. Very cool stuff. So that's physical universe. Metaphysical universe is like this. Okay. Uh, I'm 41 years old, so I can tell you from experience. Let's say you get a new job, okay, or you move into a new place, and you meet people, okay, and there are some people that the kind of people that you haven't seen before. I mean, the personality type wise. Okay, so you're kind of unprepared. How to react to this personality type human being whose type is kind of brand new mutation because you have never seen this kind of people before. So you're kind of unprepared. So it takes some time to learn and adapt to this brand new situation with these people. Because you've never seen people like of this this type of people before. Alright? So it takes some time to produce antibody, metaphysical antibody, okay? How to deal with this kind of brand new type of personalities, right? But it takes time. Okay, it's like that everywhere. Okay, in school, in your job, in your neighborhood, it's all the same. Okay, yeah. Okay, so so that's what I wanted to talk about. Okay, now I think we are ready to get back to mathematics. Okay, so because we gotta hurry up. All right, or self-imposed deadline. Yeah, end of this month. We want to prove Goldbach's conjecture. Okay, you better hurry up. All right, so okay, let's pick up where we left. Oh boy. Yeah, we kind of formalize this, right? So, uh, uh, we are looking at an algorithm, right? Kind of three-step algorithm where, yeah, computer programming algorithm, okay, is input some even number, like 28, okay? An even integer that's bigger than 5, like 6, 8, blah, 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 okay? So that's what, just one even integer bigger than 5, okay? Now, less or odd set is all the odd integers, positive odd integers that is less than this input even number. Okay. Now, less or odd composite set is all the positive composite odd numbers that's less than input even number. Okay. Lesser prime set of E is all the prime number set of prime numbers that's less than E. Okay? And this guy, of course, is a set of odd numbers minus set of odd composites. Because in our convention, all the primes are strictly odd numbers, starting from 1. Okay? Alright. Now we're gonna focus on this guy. Because that's the most difficult part. Right? We want to find all the composite odd numbers less than E. Yeah, and we can't figure out the formula for it, but it's too bulky, right? Yeah, I, we think we can do better than this, right? So that's our logical next step. Kind of quoting from X-File episode Ghost in the Machine. Yeah, it's one of my favorite, alright? Okay. We're gonna grab whiteboard and now we'll start making some examples, okay? So, yeah. Probably we'll do like 68 because 28 is way too small. Alright, so. Okay. I'm looking forward to do this. Alright, so. Yeah. Why are we doing this? It's because we are dealing with the decomposition, Goldbachian decomposition, right? So that's why we are dealing with odd numbers, okay? All right, let's take 5 minutes. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so if I may say so, humanology is kind of like Bible. Okay, this humanology series is place of inspiration and it's so random. It's not well ordered. It's very bulky, voluminous, but it's place of inspiration. Okay, so one science project for you. Okay, uh, animals, cicadas, small birds, cicadas, like chickadee, chickadee, chickadee. They sing somewhat sad songs when they are lonely. Hey guys, where are you? I'm all lonely here. So they're calling to each other, right? To get together, I guess. So they're kind of like yearning of this some companies. More maybe it's male bird is looking for female bird. Okay, very yearning, kind of sound lonely and sad. Okay, I think it has to do with the evolution of this minor chord in music. All right, major chord. I mean, when birds are together in the spring season, they sound so happy, like yeah, right? Right? Yeah, major chord versus minor chord. Okay, I think came from animals. Minor versus major chord in music. It probably has evolutionary origin. Okay, so because if you hear the sound that dogs, cats, or any animals make, you can kind of tell whether they are happy or sad. Are they in a good mood or bad mood? Like cats, when they're happy, like meow, or or something like that, right? But when they're unhappy, they're like, yeah, right? The major chord versus minor chord. You can see that in animals too. Okay, so most likely, our hypothesis is that yeah, major chord, minor chord in music probably came from animal world when Homo sapiens used to be animals, right? Probably it has some biological evolutionary origin. Of course, minor chord, major chord, and harmony, disharmony, it has some mathematical basis as well, like this harmonic series, whatnot, right? Yeah. So, yeah, go ahead, investigate that. Okay, if you want to. All right. Yeah, we'll talk about biology and mathematics, music. All right. Yeah, go ahead, investigate that. Okay. I would, if I had time. Okay. So let's grab whiteboard and plug in some numbers. All right. So okay. Yeah, we'll just reuse these guys because we are not talking about game theory anymore. All right. Okay. All right. Now, okay, let's do 68. All right. So all the odd numbers up to 67. Systematic enumeration method. It is tedious, I know. Okay. Mind-blowingly so. It's not too bad. And you have 68. Okay. Whew. Quite a workout. All right. Now, so this is the lesser odd number set of 68. All the odd numbers less than 68. Okay? Now, we're going to calculate all the odd lesser odd composite numbers less than 68. Okay, so we're going to calculate that. All right. Lesser odd composite of 68. All right. It be like all right. Let me double check. Can't be too sure, right? So how was your day? How was your week? I hope you had a good one, okay? My week was good, okay? Yeah, I mean, of course. You know, do you think I'm always happy? Well, on camera, when I do humanology, of course I'm happy. I'm drinking vodka, smoking cigarettes, doing mathematics. Of course I'm happy, but at work, it's not always easy. Okay? No. Because in school, at work, if you have family, yeah, everybody's different, right? So there's this personality conflict, right? Yeah, I go through the same thing. Okay? Yeah. Life as usual, right? Yeah. Okay. Oops, I missed one. 51, yeah, it's composite. Okay. Yeah. Let me turn on the heater, okay? I'm cold. Okay. So how do we systematically define all the composite odd numbers? We don't care about even numbers, okay? We only care about odd numbers, right? How do we systematically define all the odd composite numbers under 68? Okay, so let's write it out. Yeah, prime factorization, okay, so okay. A lot of threes, right? Yeah. Because we want to find some closed form formula. Closed form formula. Yeah, you heard me right. Closed form formula for set of all odd composite numbers less than input in even integer. All right. So we want to find some closed form formula for that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this may lead to closed form formula for nth prime number. Okay, if you take into account of even numbers, but that later or somebody else or maybe you. Okay, because only one and only thing I need to do is to prove Goldbach's conjecture. Okay, then I'm done. All right. Why? I publish it. Hopefully, I become famous. If not, that's fine. What will I do? I will solve the next problem. Maybe twin prime conjecture. Okay, so it's kind of nice that I have never become famous yet. Why? Because just because I failed to become famous. So yeah, I made feature length movie Therapy for Metaphobia, but it didn't take off. I didn't become famous out of that movie. Okay. I mean, it was nice because I liked filmmaking and I liked end product and I did entertain my friends, okay, and family members, but I didn't become famous after making that movie all by myself, all right? So, and because I didn't become famous after making that movie, I went to law school. Okay, if I had I ever been, if I had become famous out of making that movie, I would not have gone to law school. All right, so I got more education. All right, so it's kind of good that I didn't become famous. Okay, so I kept on learning new things. Okay. Yeah. Wow, it is cold. Oh shoot. Spring or night is still Alaska, right? So shoot. Ah, boy. Okay. Yeah, if I don't become famous after even after proving gold box conjecture and publishing it, I just keep solving more and more problems until I become famous or until I die. Okay, no problem. All right. Yeah, I like doing this. Let me put on more layers and raise the temperature. I'm cold. Dude. Ah. Yeah. Maybe it's better if I never become famous, okay, so that I become more productive, okay. The world, I don't think it really needs me, my fame. I think politicians, celebrities, I think they're doing fine job, okay. So I don't think this world really needs me to be saved, okay. Maybe it's not necessary. Maybe I don't. It's not necessary for me to be famous in order for the world to be saved. Maybe not. Okay, so yeah, just keep doing mathematics and humanology. No problem. Yeah, I'm reasonably happy. Okay, so okay, let's focus. Yeah. So algorithm is this. Okay, 3 3 3 3 3. Okay. So what's the algorithm to determine whether this number is prime number or not? Is this okay? Uh, Well, it depends on whether input is odd number or even number, okay? If a number is even number, all right, like 68. Well, if number is even number, of course it's not prime number, okay? So scrap that, okay? So strike that. But input odd number to determine is prime or not. Algorithm is this, okay? So we'll do 50. No. We'll do 65, okay? So it's an odd. I know it's too easy. I'm sorry. All right. Whatever. So to determine, yeah, I know it's too easy, right? Yeah. Let me look it up. Some big odd integer that's not prime number. How about like 11 times 13? Okay. it's 11 times 13, okay? 13, 13, okay? So in order to the algorithm to determine whether this odd number is prime number or not, it's this, okay? It's an odd number, okay? So even number does not divide this. Only odd number divide this, okay? So you try to divide by 3 and 5, 7, and to see what the remainder is, all right? So the 9, well, you don't have to do 9 because 9 is, well, if this number is divisible by 9, it should be divisible by 3, right? So whatever. Then 11, okay? Yeah, it happens to divide this, okay? So how far do we go in this algorithm? So next 13, right? Yeah, it kind of has to do with the square root. Okay, so a square root of 143 is like so 11 times 11, 121. 13 times 13, like oh well, 12 times 12 is 144. So this is like 11 point something. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. 13 times something is 169, right? Yeah, I know. Okay. So you need to investigate until so you have some odd number, okay? And you do square root of that, and then you floor it, okay? Yeah. To formalize this, we'll do it after break. We're gonna use row algebra, right? So to determine algorithm to find whether this odd number is prime number or not, okay? So, okay. We express that algorithm in a closed form mathematical equation, okay? So interesting. Yeah, you know, we are going toward the gold box conjecture proof, but in the meantime, on our way to that goal, we discover many good things, okay? And perhaps these little things that we discover in the meantime, maybe that's more, by far more important than gold box conjecture proof itself, okay? So yeah, we will not neglect these small things that we discover along the way, okay? Yeah, very good. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? So, okay. I like this. All right. Whew. Okay, we are back. So yeah, during the cigarette break, I thought about this problem and I got the solution. I forgot to assign to you as a quiz homework. Now let me assign it now. Okay. Yeah. Find some close form formula for this algorithm. Okay. If you want to, if you can, right? If you want to try it, if you can, great. If you can't, no worries. We'll do it together, all right? But I want to just give you some time to figure it out yourself. Okay? Yeah, if even integer, that's not prime number, right? But odd integer, like 143, you're not quite sure whether it is prime or not. So I gave you algorithm, right? Now, formulate it. Okay? Oh man, I'm tired. Fatigue. All this clothing is too heavy. Yeah. Yeah. It was quite a long week because many of our staffs they work at home, so many times I have to do what they used to do. Okay, so minimal number of workers in the office, so my workload has increased. Okay, so yeah, it was a long week. All right, no complaints, but still fairly long week. So yeah, happy Friday. Okay, so it's good that we have Fridays. I kind of feel sorry for people who just stay at home. They cannot distinguish between weekdays and weekdays and weekends. Okay, every day same, right? Well, I have to make this joke. Okay, yeah, sucks to be them. All right, if you're one of them, yeah, sucks to be you. I'm sorry, I had to make this joke. Okay, so just kidding. We are buddies. We are friends. It's not zero. It's odd number. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so oh. So is whether this prime number, oh, is this x prime or not? Is a Boolean function, true or false, right? This is a or, logical or gate, right? Hey. Okay. Okay. Hey. Indexation. All right. So. Uh, so I from 1 to 5. Okay. So 5 is 11 divided by 2. Flow of that is 5. Okay. Okay, how interesting. Huh? Okay. So you have square root of x. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be interesting, okay? We need some more room. Ooh. Square root of x. Floor. Okay? And you divide by 2 and then floor again. It's kind of beautiful, right? And then you have 2 times I plus 1. Okay? Does this guy divide x? Yes? Then yeah. Well, we are looking for primes, huh? Okay, so and operator, okay. If this does not divide x, none of these numbers divide x, then it does not divide x, next does not divide x, you go all the way to the square root, then it's a prime number. Okay, so okay, and this is like composite. Is x composite odd number? Not of that, negate, not gate. Okay, so that's that. Okay, let me write this down. Okay, it's kind of pretty, right? Or not? It's like crown nested floor function. Ah, how interesting. We're not gonna prove this, okay? Yeah, it's too easy and we don't want to waste time. So it's worthwhile to note. By the way, x is odd number, okay? Odd number set. Positive odd number. Okay? Just input restriction. There we go. Yeah, it's definitional, okay, so. Okay, we got it. That's your algorithm to determine whether this odd number is prime or not. It's over n. Big notation, yes, linear. Fairly efficient algorithm, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is nothing new, okay? Yeah. But we don't have time to learn what other people did, so we can't reinvent the wheel, most likely, okay? So, oh well. What's new is this expression, closed form formula, right? That's something new, I think, right? It's a Boolean function, okay? So you have AND gate, NOT gate, right? Yeah. in electronics, right? Okay. I like the look of it. Just let me take a picture, okay? So it's pretty. Square root, floor, okay? Very pretty. Ah, boy. So some kind and generous friends would tell me, maybe you're a mathematical genius. Well, thank you for being so kind and generous to me. Yeah, but mathematics just a language, right? 5-year-old boy in Mexico knows more Spanish than I do. Okay, but people don't think this 5-year-old boy just because he knows more Spanish than we do. People don't think necessarily that Mexican boy is a, yeah, El Chico Mexicano. People don't typically think just because his 5-year-old boy speak more Spanish than we do in America. Yeah, people don't think he's genius, right? Typically no, right? It's just his native language, right? Yeah, the exposure availability of this Spanish language to him around him, right? Yeah, mathematics just like that. So is like music, fine art, right? Yeah, it's all about language, musical language, art, fine art, artistic language, or mathematical language. It's all about exposure. Okay, so because I had some friends back in Madison, Wisconsin, who are in doing PhD or postdoctoral in biochemistry, and I told them, "Hey, guys, how do you know all this amino acid structure and this? How do you know all this?" And they say, "Well, if you do it again and again and again, you get used to it." Okay, so all these functional groups and stuff. Oh, they're beautiful, right? Yeah, biochemistry, huge fan. They're beautiful. Yeah, it's about language. You get used to it as you spend time with it. All right. Okay. You got this down. Now what? So I wrote this down. I took a picture of this so we can erase this, guys. Okay. So let's erase it. Okay. So we are looking for an algorithm to find all the composite odd integers less than 68. Okay, so you have 333, 33, and 55. Okay, when it comes to this, also 7, 7. Huh? Okay, the repeating composites, right? Powers, 3 squared, 3 cubed, 7 squared, 5 squared. Okay. Okay. So we have 68. Okay. Right. Just out of curiosity, square root of 68 8 times 8 is what? 64, right? So this is like 8 point something, right? Okay. Yeah. We're gonna take a break very soon, okay? So okay. Algorithm to find all the composite odd integers below 68. Okay. A lot of threes, some fives, some seven. Okay. The frequency kind of decreases, alright? Many threes, some fives, less sevens, less 11s, less 13s. Okay. Yeah, frequency decreases as this prime number goes up. Okay. Okay. That's natural and reasonable, understandable. Alright. 33, 35, 37, and all of a sudden 5, 5, then 3, 33. Okay. We have this 33, 35, 37, 311, 313, 317, 319, right? And there's some other guys intermittently. Okay. We are trying to look for a pattern. Okay, that's the whole point of doing this systematic enumeration method. Okay, to observe the behaviorism of numbers, patterns. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, so yeah. All right. Some prime factorization have 3 primes or 2 primes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's take 5. Okay. So, all right. Okay. I think I can lower the temperature of my heater. I mean, it was in 71, but I just lowered it to 68. Is 71 a prime number? I think it is. I don't know. Most likely it is. Okay. 71? Yeah, it is. Just keep that another whiteboard right there. Okay. Yeah. So let's take a break from all this. Okay. I sleep on this. All right. So uh, I have to give some credit, due credit to psychologists and psychiatrists. Okay. Yeah, we humanologists, we disagree with them on the methodology called point of view because they use too much drugs, right? Maybe they get some premiums, some money from pharmaceutical industry. They use too much drugs, okay, and that's drugs that doesn't solve any problem, all right. So we disagree, okay. But they have some good experience, observations, and yeah, because they observe people all the time, right? Their clients, their patients. So yeah, they have good insights. Psychologists, psychiatrists, okay. Let's give them some due credit, okay. Some uh, rightful appreciation, right? Yeah. They're cool. Yeah. I even dated back in the days a psychologist, okay. They're cool, okay. They're good people. All right, they have good insights, wisdom. All right, yeah, they're cool. All right, good people. Okay, so just wanted to mention, but yeah, I have to agree with Scientologists in Hollywood. Yeah, using drugs, especially on children, we have to disagree. Okay, feeding drugs to all these young children, no, that doesn't sound right. To put it lightly. Okay. Then what's humanological solution? Yeah, diet, exercise, hobby, career, friendship, religion, education, mathematics, philosophy, whatever. Okay, so those are humanological solution. All right. So, drugs, no. Alcohol, cigarette. Uh, as long as you do it right and you don't have any genetic restriction. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take a break from mathematics. I sleep on this. Okay, I promise. So, in Alaska, we have Alaska natives. Okay, and so many male politicians. They marry Alaska native females, no matter what their race is. Okay, so is are they marrying as males in Alaska politicians? Male politicians. Many of them marry Alaska native females. Are they doing? Did they do that for political reason? To be politically successful in Alaska? I don't know. Okay, but it's some recurring pattern. Okay, there's something. Some of my friends told me. Yeah, I don't know. So some of my friends suggested me, hey man, if you wanna be successful in Alaska politics, maybe you should marry Alaskan native female. I'm like, well, yeah, no, because I'm not gonna marry anybody. Okay. Back in the days when I was in law school in Michigan, I told my friends if I ever marry anyone, any woman, it will be Korean girl, Korean American girl. Okay. Or just Korean go, whatever. I once said that. Okay. But I'm not gonna get married. Yeah, you say never, right? But most likely I'm not gonna get married, okay? Why? I'm busy, alright? I mean, what I'm saying is, yeah, marriage is good, okay, having kids. In humanology, we advocate for same race, opposite sex, same race, opposite gender marriage if you're gonna have kids, okay? Yeah. But it's important to have next generation, but it's not my job. It's division of labor, right? I should be doing this, okay? But I appreciate people who get married and have kids, okay? That's the important job. It's their job, not my job, okay? My job is this metaphysical children, okay? So, division of labor, okay? It's all important, all right? Like Saint Paul said, yeah, all different parts of your body, division of labor, okay? They are all important, okay? So, New Testament, Saint Paul, okay? He's a smart guy, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. So we got some function with finite closed form formula, exact, not approximation, not asymptotic. No, we found exact formula for to determine whether this odd number is prime or not. Okay? Yes, closed form formula for that, right? Yeah, over n, linear, bigger notation, okay? Yeah. So, we'll use it, right? That function that we formulated. Okay? Ah, boy. What we are at is, what we are after is, we want to find closed form formula for a function that would give us, it's a set function, okay? The set of all the odd composite numbers less than this input even number, okay? So that's what we are after. We'll find algorithm first, and then we'll express that algorithm into mathematical language, okay? Like we always have done, okay? All right. Okay, let's say we run all this algorithm. I mean this closed form formula. Prime Boolean function, is this number prime or not, right? We apply that and we come up with the prime set lesser prime set of 68. Okay, what's that? Okay, yeah, we made it. One line. Good. Yeah, you can ask this question, okay? Just input all these odd numbers to that Boolean prime function, okay? Yes or no, right? Is it prime or not? So yeah, we get all this list of prime numbers using that Boolean prime function, okay? Okay. Now that we have this, let's find this guy. Odd composites. I had a long week, okay, and it's Friday. I'm still sucking in my belly. Why? If I don't suck it in, it becomes pot belly. Okay, and I don't like the way it looks. Right? So I have to suck it in when I'm awake. If I'm asleep, yeah, it goes out, but I'm not seeing it because I'm asleep. Right? Maybe I see it in my dream, nightmare. Oh hey, this is how your belly looks like when you're asleep, when you're not sucking it in. Huh? That's you, real you. Yeah, but our intestine, small intestine, large intestine, is like 18 feet long, something like that, right? It gives into gravity, okay? See how it bulges out, right? So you have to suck it in, okay? To look good, alright? I'm a man. I don't want to look like a pregnant woman. I'm not pregnant. Maybe impregnated by divine spirit, pregnant with ideas, but physical, that's metaphysically, right? But physically, I'm not pregnant. I'm not a woman, right? I don't want to look like a pregnant woman, okay? So yeah, I have to suck it in. Constantly, okay? Yeah, when I was in the US Army, we went to basic combat training. Fort Benning, Georgia, right? Drill sergeant says, yeah, hey, suck it in your belly. Pour at rest or position of attention. That was cool. Excuse me. Uh, the chef mushroom. We need more vodka in there, okay? I love vodka. My favorite drink. It's clear, just like water, and it's strong liquor. I love vodka. It's my favorite. Right. This chef mushroom, okay, that I picked up in my backyard, that grows on dead birch tree, okay, fallen birch tree. We'll take a break very soon, alright? So we have over 1 hour left. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of one, okay? Because it doesn't serve our purpose, alright? So, okay. 33, 35, 37, kind of just a distributive kind of, okay. 33, 35, 37, 311, 313, 317, 319, and that's it, right? Because 3 times 23 is more than 68. Okay, okay. We can categorize these composites whether according to the number of prime factors, okay? Is it multiples of 2 primes or 3 primes? Okay? Okay, very good. If it's multiple of 2 primes, it has to be the square root. If it's multiple of 3 primes, it has to be the cubic root. Okay? All right. Okay. Interesting. I mean, it will take very long time until mathematicians would be looking at this very episode. Okay, why? I mean, I'm just publishing these mathematical findings in the Google YouTube, not in a mathematical journal, right? Yeah, words of mouth. Okay, so it will take very long time until mathematicians find about this and study this with us, right? Yeah. But if I do publish, if we end up proving Goldbach's conjecture, yeah, then it will happen very quickly. Okay, so whatever. Okay. Yeah, when I go, I won't be able to get through this tonight. All right, I have to sleep on it. Okay, because there's a lot to it. All right, but it's not qualitative. It's more quantitative. It doesn't take too much creativity. It's more mechanical. Okay, we just have to work this out in time. All right, it will be a matter of time. All right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. Okay. we'll take 5 minutes break. All right. So after that, we see what's what. We may just wrap it up for tonight. All right. Because I had a very long week. Why? Because many of my colleagues they're working at home. All right. So I have to do their work. All right. Because the employers in our office, we are at work. It's minimum, bare minimum, right? So many times we do what they used to do, all right? Yeah, they work at home, but it's not the same, right? So kind of overloaded situation. So yeah, it was a long week. Okay, so but it's good. It's all good. Okay, so I'm not complaining. Just saying like it is. Quoting from 24 TV series. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, and this we'll see what's what. Okay, we may wrap it up or continue. I don't know. But this is interesting problem. Quite challenging. Okay, so all right. Okay, we are back. Sorry for the long break. Yeah, I went to bathroom and stuff. Chatting with my friends and all. Okay. This guy. Odd numbers. Okay. Algorithm. Okay. I have to sleep on this, alright? Uh, Closed form, fixed form formula for the set of odd composites. It's it's not one day project, alright? Yeah. I have to sleep on this, okay? Okay. It's quantitative, not qualitative. It's kind of mechanical process, okay? So about less than whatever, right? Counting, combinatorics, okay? So yeah, it won't be too bad, okay? But it's quantitative, so it will take some time, all right? But not much creativity involved, all right? Yeah, we have to just count it right, very methodical, systematic fashion. Okay, so yeah, we'll dedicate this weekend to come up with some closed form formula for this, right? Lesser odd composite set function. All right, yeah. We'll do this tomorrow, okay? We have 30 minutes left, okay? So what do we talk about? I don't know. Alright, we may as well just wrap it up. Yeah. I did enough exercise today, okay? So, yeah, after work, you're busy today, Friday, right? So I have only 30 minutes of lunchtime at 2 o'clock. Right? Not at noon, but 2 o'clock. 30 minutes lunch break at 2 o'clock to 2:30 because we are busy. All right. We have to take care of our clients. So, so I could not run during the lunch break like I normally do because we are busy. Okay, I only had 30 minutes lunch break. So after work that ended like 6 o'clock, yeah, I kind of work overtime. All right, but I'm salaried, so there's no overtime, this extra pay. No, okay. And I happen to come at show at work kind of late. Okay, so yeah, no problem there, right? Yeah, I worked late. Okay, so I finished my work at 6 o'clock today. Typically, I get out at 5, but we are busy, so I got out at 6, and then I went to a park. All right, to run. I didn't have time to run during the lunch break because we are busy. All right, so I went to park. I ran after work, like 6 o'clock to 6:30. Right. And unfortunately, in the park, they take the dogs out and they poo and they don't pick up. So this hiking trail, dog, canine feces. All right. I don't like running with my glasses on. All right. But I had to because there's all this canine feces in this trail in the park. Because I don't want to step on it because it smells in my car, in my house, on my shoe, beneath my shoes. One time, couple of years ago, I stepped on this canine feces. It smells so bad. It's like this intricate, this profound, this smell of the hell. I had to discard that pair of shoes because I could not quite wash that off. The stench. So if you go to a park with a dog, okay, please pick up the droppings, canine droppings, please. Alright? Like, come on. Okay. I love dogs and cats, okay, but if you take your dogs out, okay, please pick up their droppings, please. Because we don't want to step on it. It smells bad, right? We don't want to carry this canine feces to our cars, our houses. We don't want that, okay? So clean up after your dogs, okay? When you go hiking. Ah, don't just let it hang out like that, okay? So, what's that? I can change the world. Singer. It's not Charles Dickens. I can change the world. Who sang that? American singer, okay? He also sang about cocaine. Come on. Strange man, right? Eric Clapton, okay. Yeah, I didn't quite look it up, but it just came up from my memory. Yeah, Eric Clapton, okay, yeah. I in the midnight, we don't want it to all hang out, right? Yeah, just don't let it all hang out. All your canine or feline feces, alright? Don't let it hang out, okay? Pick it up, alright? Come on. Have some gloves, okay? Some plastic bag, okay? Just pick it up, okay? Come on. Don't let it all hang out, okay? So that's what Eric Clapton said in his song, okay? Alright. We continue this tomorrow, right? Will I sleep on this? Ah, maybe. Or maybe not. Alright, but we'll continue this tomorrow, okay? So, yeah. You have 33, 3, 33, okay. So it's like square root, cubic root. Alright. And then 35, 37, 311, 313, all the way to 319, because 3 times 23, that's like 69, then exceeds 68, okay. Yeah, so this prime factorization involving two numbers or three numbers later on, if this input is bigger than 68, yeah, four numbers, five numbers, okay. Yeah, this is a challenging task, okay, so, but it's not qualitative, it doesn't take too much creativity, it's quantitative, it just takes some time, right? Very mechanical process, leg work, laborious, right? More physical than metaphysical, okay, so, but it's still very challenging, okay. I do physical work. I clean my bathroom, all right. Sweep my floor, vacuum, do the laundry. Yeah, my laundry is now drying in the dryer. Okay. Wash my dishes, cook food. I do all this physical stuff. Okay. Yeah. We also do metaphysical stuff too, like mathematics, whatever, right? Humanology. So it's kind of recursive structure, like fractals, fractal geometry, right? What's his name? Interesting name, right? Was this Harvard mathematician professor? Yeah, Benoit Mandelbrot, right? Yeah, recursive structure, okay, because you have physics, metaphysics, right? Within metaphysics, like mathematics, there's physical stuff and metaphysical stuff, okay? Quantitative and qualitative, right? Yeah, it's this self-repeating recursive structure, fractal geometry, okay? So, yeah, quarter line, yeah, chaos theory. Mr. Professor Feigenbaum in Rochester University in Manhattan, New York. I have never met him. I read about him, and but I met some students of him. Okay, Mr. Professor Feigenbaum, Feigenbaumology in Chaos Theory book, written by New York Times journalist. What's his name? James something. Okay, long time ago. So his students, I met them. Okay, I never met Mr. Professor Feigenbaum. Yeah, I've been to Rochester University campus. Very beautiful campus, Manhattan, New York. Okay, very arcane. Yeah, very gothic, middle middle age kind of. It's beautiful campus. Okay, so I met some students of Mr. Professor Feigenbaum of chaos theory, Feigenbaumology. Okay, so yeah, I never met Mr. Professor Feigenbaum himself. I met his students. Okay, when I was in Cornell University, because we have this collaborative program. Okay, so fantastic program. Okay, Cornell University, Rochester University. Okay, and one other some other institutions. Okay, bioinformatics, computational biology. Okay, so I asked the students of Mr. Professor Feigenbaum. I was like, "Hey, what are you guys up to?" Okay, and they said, "Well, yeah, our professor, Mr. Professor Feigenbaum. Yeah, I mean, he has some ambition, and but at the same time, well, he achieved great things. Uh, but I'm kind of paraphrasing from them. Okay, maybe he's kind of in retirement mode. He achieved his money, power, and fame, right? So yeah, he is kind of in a retirement mode. Okay, so that's the impression I got. Okay, so perhaps it's best that I never get famous during my lifetime, so that I continue to work as opposed to getting to this money, power, fame, celebrity, retirement mode, giving out interviews. Yeah, I leave it to God. Okay, maybe it's best I never get famous during my lifetime, so that I keep on learning, discovering. Okay, maybe it's best. I leave it to God. Yeah, I'm okay either way. right? If I'm famous, if I ever become famous, I will educate people to the best knowledge. The little that I know, I educate people if I'm famous. Just like I'm doing right now. The little that I know, I share it with you right here in Google YouTube. Okay. But if I never get famous in my lifetime, that's fine too. Okay, I keep learning, discovering, and teaching, just like I have been doing this by now, like for 2 years. Okay, yeah. This episode is like 1,000 episodes. Okay, so I yeah something some 900 something. Okay, 1,000 episode. Okay, humanology 1,000 episode. Maybe we have a party where I sing and dance for you. But yeah, anniversary is kind of feminine matter. We guys, uh, we're not like that. Okay, for females, anniversary, right? That's more feminine thing. Okay, but I'm a man, right? So yeah, we may just do it as usual episode, not celebrate it. Okay, so 'cause I'm a man. Okay, I'm not female, right? Okay. Yeah, let's wrap it up for tonight. Okay, so I ate enough food. I had my late lunch at 2 o'clock. Okay, 30 minutes lunch at 2 o'clock because we are busy. All right, so I walked until 6 o'clock. Right, after that I went to a park. I ran for 15 minutes. Right, so I'm kind of beat. Right, we'll continue this tomorrow. Right, so yeah. Okay. Well, we have 20 minutes left, okay? I'm gonna eat this pie that I picked up from Walmart. It was on sales. It's like 52 cents. Small pie. I ate before you as a performance art, like Mr. Namjoon Paik. Yeah, Korean American video artist, originator of video art. Okay, laser art. Fluxus movement. He learned from John Cage, Joseph Boys. Yeah, this avant-garde back in 1950s, 60s, 70s. Okay. Yeah. So I did this performance art for you to pay tribute, uh, to express appreciation to American dairy farmers. Yeah, this cream cheese on this 9 grain bread. Okay, this fat. Okay, I love it. All right, so I did that. So with this fat, maybe it's time for sugar, some pies, American pies. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, give me 5 minutes of break. Okay, so I grabbed these two pies that I bought from Walmart. It was on sales, like 52 cents. I could not possibly resist purchasing this American sugary pies. We'll do that. Performance art. Okay? Give me 5 minutes. Alright, so we'll do it. Sugar and fat. Okay? To appreciate bakeries, creameries, and all this wonderful, hardworking culinary artists. Okay? We pay some tribute to them. Give them due appreciation. Okay? So, right. We'll take 5 minutes. Okay, let's do this. Alright, yeah, we'll do mathematics tomorrow, okay? So, we have 5 minutes left. That's good enough time, okay, to eat this mini pie. Let's make some room. I want some milk with pie. It goes so well together, right? Milk and pie, yeah, American pie, yeah, Walmart pie, okay. Mini pie, very small, 50 cents, 53 cents, okay. Alright. It's a performance art, very special moment. Yeah, philosophical, ethical, humanistic, moralistic. Okay, it's performance art because I don't do this very often. Okay, eating sugar, fat. Oops. It's nice package, so it didn't spill. Although I dropped it, it's all contained. Right, so I don't do this very often, but when I do it, when I consume sugar and fat, I do this on camera, alright? To send a message that we care. We really care. Okay? All these farmers of sugar cane, alright? Bakery, cooks, to go to work in Walmart of all places to give us some happiness and joy, sugar and fat. Okay? We want to appreciate their labor. Okay? I don't do sugar and fat very often, okay? But when I do it on camera because it's rare occasion, alright? So I don't like my finger getting sticky and oily, okay? So I'm Asian, so I use my chopsticks. Have you ever seen anybody eating this apple pie with chopsticks? First in time, right? I show you. Okay. Nobody's ever done this before, okay? Apple pie, okay? Okay. Apple pie. Using my chopsticks, okay? With my right hand. Yeah, I'm ambidextrous, but mostly I use my right hand. Okay, so I'm quite normal, right? Right? Yeah. We appreciate all these hard-working people to cook this. Okay, bring some happiness to us so that we keep on living, survive, and thrive. Cooks, yeah, bakery, creamery, alright, yeah.